Hi, I'm Mahesh from Firewall Life. Today I'm planning to demonstrate you how to configure central Panorama Paloalto server. Uh, in this demonstration, I'm planning to integrate two branch Palo Panorama Central server, and also I'm planning to give you a comprehensive description and the configuration steps with regards to uh, device groups and templates. Mainly when it comes to device groups, that is mainly related to firewall policies and firewall objects, and when it comes to templates, it is mainly related to device type of a firewall. That means syslog server configuration, LDAP server configuration, and DNS server configuration, so on, and also the network tab of the firewall. That means interface level configuration like zone configurations, IP address configurations, virtual router configurations, routing configurations, those things. So as I have already said, there are two configurations, that is device group configuration and template configuration in Panorama. So mainly device configuration is related to object configurations and the firewall policy configurations, and template configuration is related to device type configuration and the network type configurations. Okay, let me explain the network topology. Let me start MS Paint. Uh, Here actually I have a Panorama server in United States. This is our Panorama server. Panorama. This is our Panorama in US. Okay. And here we have two branch offices. One branch office in Canada. This is Canada. This is let's say PA, and another firewall in UK branch office. This is UK. This is PA. Here what we are going to do is we are going to add these two firewalls into Panorama server. So let me show you these devices. Here this is US Panorama server. Let me log into the Panorama. Login. So let's log into the, this is UK firewall. So let me log into that as well. I think my password is wrong because previously the caps on. So let me log in again. So okay, so let me log into the Canada server, Canada firewall. Okay, okay, here's the Panorama. In order to connect these two firewalls into Panorama, we have to uh, enter Panorama IP address into each firewall by manually logging into each firewall. So let me go to PA branch office firewall. We have to go to device tab, so then setup. In the Panorama settings, we have options to have two Panorama servers. Here we have one Panorama server. Let me get the Panorama IP address. That is the Panorama IP address. Let me copy and paste it here. Okay, so let me commit. Then we need to get the firewall serial number, because in Panorama we have to enter the serial number of the firewall, manage firewall. So this is a serial number. Let me go to Panorama. In Panorama you have to go to Panorama tab. Here you have manage devices. In summary, you can add device. Let me click add. So add the serial number here. Just click OK. Click OK. So let me commit to Panorama. This is the option that we have to use. Commit. Let's wait for some time. 80% completed. Yeah, it's completed. So let me go to summary again and refresh. It's still disconnected. So once the connection is established, so this should be changed to connected. Still disconnected. Yeah, it's connected. You can see the file PA UK, that is UK firewall, has been connected to Panorama. So let me connect Canada firewall as well. So let me go to device tab, go to management and Panorama settings. Okay, sorry, we need to copy the Panorama IP address, so then paste it here. Let me commit this change, and I need to copy the serial number of the firewall. Let me add the firewall here. Okay, click OK, and then commit to Panorama. Adding a firewall into Panorama is very easy, because there are two steps. The first step is to add the Panorama IP address into firewall Panorama settings. So then get the firewall serial number and add it into the Panorama tab, manage devices summary. So those are the two steps should be followed in order to add the firewall into Panorama. Let me refresh the window. Yeah, that is also got connected. You can see both the files are connected now. Okay, so our next step is to create a template. But before creating templates, I think it's better if I can give you basic idea about these templates, because we have several things like template stacks and all. So let me explain template and template stacks first. Here what we have to do is let me draw, let's say here we have two firewalls in two branch offices. So we can have one template, one common template which pushes the common configuration into both the firewalls, like interface types, interface type. I mean, when it comes to interface, that should be a layer 3 interface, and zones. Then we can push syslog server IP, and we can push virtual router config. But the thing is, when it comes to virtual router, the default route should be different one in Canada and UK. So in that scenario, we can't push the same default route into both the firewalls. So we can only push using a common template. Using a common template, we can push these basic configuration or the common configurations like interface type, zone, syslog server, virtual router common configs likewise. So but the thing is, after pushing most common or the common configs into both the firewalls, then we have to have another template that should be we have to have two templates. One template is specific to Canada firewall, and second template is specific to UK firewall. So that should be the way of using templates. Okay, let me explain templates in detail, because templates are extremely important in Panorama configurations. So let me start another MS Paint window. So let's have a one common template. The word common is important. Here let's say we have a one common template. This is a template. Let me name it, this is called branch. Okay, here we have branch template. So this template belongs to both the branches, UK and Canada. So here we have another two templates. So this is a UK template, and this is Canada template. Okay, and you have to remember one important thing, that is the order is important. The template order is important. You just remember it. I'll let you know the theory behind that. So let me name this template. This is a UK. This is UK template, and here we have Canada template. So altogether three templates. Okay, as I have already told you, the order is important. Here let me explain. When it comes to branch template, we normally push common configurations using branch template, because due to the fact that branch template belongs to all the branches, or the UK and Canada branches. So we push common configurations. Common to UK and Canada configuration will be pushed using branch template. I can give you a few examples. Let me take the text tool. Using branch template, we are pushing this. Let me change the text size. Okay, we can push interface type. Then text, I think it's better if I can increase the size. Yeah, interface type. So in this scenario, in our UK branch and Canada branch, we are going to have L3 interfaces only. So in that case, we can say we are pushing interface type using branch template. And second thing is zones. We can push zones, because in UK and Canada we are going to have two zones, untrust and trust. So we can push that. And in addition to that, we can push something like syslog server, because we can have one common syslog server for UK and Canada. And another thing is virtual router. But here there's a important thing to be considered, that is when it comes to virtual router, we can't push all the configuration related to virtual router using common template or the branch template, because in virtual router we can push a router name using branch template, but we can't push routes, because when it comes to UK and Canada, there are two different routings and two different IP addresses, so we can't do that. And also I have to emphasize one thing here. In when it comes to interface configuration also, we can push interface type and zones, but we can't push the IP addresses, because when it comes to IP addresses, you can kind of branches have two different IP address schemes. So these are the several common configuration that can be pushed using branch template or the common template. Okay, so let me go to UK and Canada templates. Using UK and Canada templates, Canada templates, we can push one example is IP address, interface IP address, because in UK and Canada we have two different IP addresses. So in that scenario, we can use more specific or the UK specific and Canada specific templates to push IP addresses. Here, let me write it here as well. In Canada also we are pushing Canada specific IP addresses. But when I'm progressing with this demonstration, I can let you know there's another method of pushing specific configuration. So we have another method. So at this moment I'm not going to explain that, but when I'm progressing through the demonstration, I'll let you know. So as I have already said that this what you call order is extremely important in this scenario, in this configuration. Here the order priority is like this. So sorry, let me get the brush tool. Okay, here the priority, let me write this is a priority direction. So that means UK and Canada branch specific templates have more priority than branch common template. The priority is higher in Canada and UK templates. So that means let's say by mistake, let's say if we are going to configure IP address in an interface using branch template, and we are configuring some different IP addresses in UK and Canada template IP address. Here let's say this is IP, let's say this IP address is 192, this is an example, 192.168.1.10, but in that is in branch template. In UK template we are configuring 10.1.1.1. in Canada template we are configuring 172.1.1.1.1. In this scenario, this IP will be replaced by UK specific IP address and the Canada specific IP address. So that means when we push these templates into this UK firewall and Canada firewall, in the firewall itself we can see in UK 10 IP address of the interface would be 10.1.1.1. in Canada the IP address would be 172.1.1.1. this IP will be replaced. So that means the template values, the branch template values can be replaced by more specific UK or Canada templates values. The priority has the most important effect on these replacements, because if the UK and the Canada templates are in a higher level than the branch template, so then the UK and the Canada template have more priority or higher priority. So when it comes to Panorama configurations, I can show you how to prioritize a template. So in this scenario, I think you can understand this priority and the template value replacement. So I think now we can go to Panorama. But I think before that, I have to explain another important aspect of this templates and template stacks. So let me explain. Okay. Here previously I said that by mistake we configure this branch level IP address. I think it's better if I can explain you the reason behind that word mistake, because when it comes to more specific configuration, or let's say here the more specific IP address, those things should be configured in more specific templates than common template, because in UK there will be a different IP than Canada IP. So in that scenario, we should not configure IP address in interfaces in branch template, because branch template is a common template. So in that case, we have to configure that specific or more specific configuration in more specific template or the higher priority template, that is UK and Canada. So that's why I told you that is a mistake. So mistake means when someone configuring a template, someone can by mistake or by intentionally they can configure IP address in more common template or the common template. But the thing is, those values will be replaced by the more specific or the higher level templates like UK and Canada. Okay. So now let me explain you the template stacks, because I think I have already explained you that when it comes to Panorama, you can't associate template itself into a firewall, but you have to use template stack. Template stacks only can be associated into a firewall. So let me get another MS Paint window. Okay. In this scenario, let's say this is our branch template. So that is the common template, and this is our UK template, and this is our Canada template. Okay. Let me name those. Here we have branch. Let me change the font color, not color but the size. Okay. This is the branch template, and this is UK. This is UK template, and here we have Canada template. Okay. These are templates. So I think let me write it here. I have to change the tool. Okay. Here we have these are templates. Okay, not stacks. Templates. Okay, these are templates. So let me draw a template stack. Let's say this is one stack and this is another stack. Okay. Let me name it. This is, let's say this is UK stack. This is UK template stack. This is Canada template stack. Okay. Here there's a extremely important thing you have to understand, that is when it comes to templates, we do configuration on templates. Let's say if we want to configure syslog server, we change the template. Here we change let me change the tool. Let's say if we want to configure, as I already said, when it comes to templates, we do configuration for device tab and the network tab. So templates are responsible for those two configurations. So in templates we do configuration for network and a device tab. Here we do configurations here. But when it comes to template stacks, this is template stack. Template stacks. These template stacks are just containers. We don't do any configurations here. But in template stacks, we can manage or we can arrange the priority of a template. So in this scenario, what we have to do is we have to assign this branch template into UK template, and also the same assignment should be done to Canada template. So that means here, let me change the tool and draw it. Now we have, this is branch template, and the same branch template here as well. So this is branch, and here also we have branch template, because you can remember that branch template is a common template for both the UK and Canada. So we do configuration, the common configurations in branch template. So because of that, we must assign branch template into UK template stack and also to Canada template stack. So then our next assignment is assigning the branch specific templates into specific template stacks. The UK template stack should only be assigned to UK templates. UK template stack, not stack, UK template only should be assigned to UK's template stack, and Canada template only should be assigned to Canada template stack. So in that case, let me change the tool. Here we have higher priority templates. So that is, this is a UK template, this UK template, and this is Canada template, this Canada template. So in this scenario, you can see that UK template and Canada template have more priority or higher priority than branch template. So this order is really extremely important. Okay. Now what we can do is, let's say we have two firewalls. We have our, this is our, let's say, UK firewall, and let me delete certain things here. Let me delete because I don't have enough space to draw. Okay, let's say this is a UK firewall, and let's say this is a Canada firewall. Sorry, this is Canada firewall. Okay, this is a UK PA, and this is Canada PA. Okay, so these stacks, this UK stack will be assigned to UK firewall, and Canada stack will be assigned to Canada firewall. So now I think you have a basic but clear idea about templates and template stacks and the priority. So let me start Panorama configuration right now. Okay, let's go to Panorama now. In Panorama, you have to notice one thing. Here you can see we have only 4 tabs: dashboard, ACC, monitor, and Panorama. So later, just keep in mind the number of tabs. So then let me go to Panorama tab. In Panorama tab, we have templates here. See, so in templates, so I'm going to create the template structure and the template stack structure using our pre-planned diagram. So we have to have 3 templates: UK, Canada, and branch, and we have to have 2 template stacks, that is UK and Canada. Let me create UK template first. UK, just I named it as UK. Click OK. Once I click OK, just check the tabs. See, Now we have two more tabs, network and device. So that means templates are responsible for network configurations and device configurations. Okay. So let me create our Canada template as well. Canada template. Okay. Now we have two templates. So let me check the network scheme. Here we have one common configuration, not but we have another common configurations in network tab, but I think it's better if I can configure this first. This common configuration is common syslog server. This syslog server is common to both the locations. So that means this should be configured not in UK, not in Canada, but in branch template. So that means I had to create branch template as well. Branch. Okay, now we have three templates. So let me go to diagram and recheck. Yeah, we have UK, Canada, and branch. The branch is a common template. So let me go to device tab. So this is the way that we could do configuration for templates. Once you go to device tab, you can see from here, top level, we can see templates. That is a drop down. In drop down, we can select whatever the template that you want to do configurations. So I just want to do configurations for branch template, since it is a common template, because the syslog server should be a common one for both the locations. So I'm just selecting syslog server, and I'm adding the syslog server configuration. Here I'm just naming as syslog profile, and here I'm adding a syslog server name, let's say SVR, and the IP address. The IP address is 192.168.200.1. Let me keep other configuration as default. I'm clicking OK. Okay, now we had done one common configuration to branch template. So let me assign this branch configurations into both the locations, but in order to push this configuration into firewalls, we must have a template stack, because we can't assign branch template into firewalls. So let me go to Panorama tab. So let me add template stack. Let me go to the diagram first. Here we must have two template stacks, UK and Canada, and for both the template stacks, the branch template should be assigned, since it is a common. So let me create the UK stack. Okay, this UK stack. Here you can have a description if you want to. So then here you have to select the device. Since this is UK stack, I'm selecting UK firewall, and also here this is the templates. So here you must select the branch template. Here I'm not going to assign other template or the UK template here, because since we haven't done any configuration there. So here we have branch template. So I'm just clicking OK. Now I'm planning to add the Canada stack as well. Canada stack. Now here I'm selecting Canada firewall, and I'm adding the branch stack. Not branch stack, branch template. Now you can understand that when it comes to common template, it can be reused, that one configuration step, because we configured syslog server once, but we are going to use it in both the firewalls. But this is more practical in scenarios where, let's say you have 150 firewalls across the globe. So then configuring 150 times, so configuring syslog server in 150 times is a time consuming task, and sometimes errors can be there. There can be errors. So but you can configure the syslog configuration once, and you can just replicate it. So that is the idea behind these templates. So now we have UK stack and Canada stack. So what we can do is we can just the first step is to commit to Panorama, because we need to save these changes into Panorama running configurations, because Panorama does not push candidate configurations into managed devices. So let me get this commit done. 99% completed. Okay, now it's done. So only the the configuration has been committed to Panorama. So let me go to this. This is UK file. Let me go to device tab, and let me check whether we have any syslog servers here. You can see we don't have any syslog server. Let me go to UK firewall. Sorry, both are UK firewall. No, this is not UK. This the hostname is somewhat different. This Canada firewall. Let me go to device tab. Syslog. Here you can see we don't have syslog server. So let me push now. Push to devices. Here you can see the configurations for both the stacks will be pushed to each firewall, Canada firewall and UK firewall. So let me push. It takes sometimes. Let's wait. Now it's active. We have to wait some time. Now it's active. One is done. That is Canada. Okay, both done. So let me go to this is a UK firewall. Let me refresh. Yeah, you can see syslog profile. Now it's configured here. The Panorama has pushed the syslog or the command configuration into UK firewall, and let's go to Canada firewall. Yeah, it's also done. So you can see that command configuration has been pushed into both the firewalls. So then let me configure another more common or another common configurations. That is, let me go to network tab. Let me select branch, because branch is the common template. So if I'm configuring a common configuration, so then I have to do it in branch template. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add interfaces. Let me add interface. Here I have to add the slot is 1 and the interface is 1/1, because these things are common to both the firewalls, and the interface type should be layer 3. And but IPv4 address cannot be configured here because it is not common. So in that case we are just neglecting that. In virtual router we can have same name for the virtual router. So let me configure the virtual router here. That is default, but I'm not going to configure any static routes or anything. I'm just clicking OK, because static routes cannot be common. In zones I'm going to create a zone. This zone also common to both the locations. Untrust, that is our interfacing interface. Untrust. Okay, that is fine. So let me click OK. Now it's done. So let me add another interface. Here also the slot is same, and the interface should be interface 2 and 1/2, and the interface type should be layer 3. And here also we can't configure IPv4 address because it is not a common one, because we are configuring branch template. So here virtual router should be the same, and the zone should be trust. We have to create that zone because that is a client facing interface. That means that will be connected to the protected network. Okay, now that's fine. Let me click OK. Now we have this common configuration. So let me commit this into Panorama. Click OK. Before that, I'll check network tab in both the firewalls. Here you can see we do not have any configuration for interfaces here. And let me go to this Canada firewall. The host name is somewhat different. I have to change it. So let me go to network tab of Canada firewall. In Canada file also we do not have any configurations. I think our commit is fine. So let me push this common configuration into both the firewalls. I think you can understand because we do the change uh, but since this branch template is copied to both the template stacks, that means UK stack and the Canada stack, so this configuration will be pushed to both the firewalls. But the advantage is we have to do the configuration only once. We do not have to do it twice. So let me push to devices. It's a location type is template because we are doing a template configuration. Let me push. We have to wait some time. Now it's active, status is active. Because when we do some configuration, we have to have the understanding about why we do that, because what is the advantage of using that feature. Because if that feature does not provide us any help or any advantage, so there is no mean of using that. One configuration is done. Let's wait for a second. It's also done. So let me go to the UK file first. Let me refresh. Now you can see now it's layer 3 interface and IP address is none because we do not configure IP addresses, specific IP addresses, or location specific IP addresses in the command template. So the zones are okay, untrust and trust, and the virtual router is default, that is there. So and also we can go to virtual routers and we can check. See, we have a default virtual router. So that is the one we have pushed from the Panorama. Here we have the default virtual router, default one in the firewall local configuration. We can just remove that, or we can just let it be. Let's go to Canada firewall and check the interface configurations. You can see that the layer 3 and default virtual router and untrust and trust. Now you can see doing one configuration or doing configuration once, we can replicate into both the firewalls. Let's say we have 150 firewalls, so you can just push it into all the 150 firewalls. So you can save a lot of time using Panorama, and you can do configuration centrally, or the centrally managed configurations can be maintained. Okay, so now our next step is to do location specific configurations using templates. So let's start that now. Okay, let me go to more specific configurations. So that means let me go to not branch, but let me go to UK template. So you have to select the UK template. Okay, here our more specific configuration means we have to configure these IP addresses for our interfaces. So that means our untrust IP address is 172.168.1.636. So let me configure that into our UK template, UK specific template. So in that case I have to add the interface because I have to add the interface in order to add the IP. Let me select the slot and interface is 1/1. Here the interface type layer 3, because otherwise if I'm not going to select these things I won't be able to add the IP address and all. But here you don't have to add the virtual router or the security zone, because since we have selected slot 1 Ethernet 1/1, so our branch template has all other details about that interface. So the zone details, for the 1/1 interface, and also the virtual routing details. All the things will be inherited from branch template into UK template. So then we do not have to repeat those details. We don't have to select the virtual router, we don't have to select the security zone, because I can show it to you. Let's go back to branch or the common template. In the common template, let me go to 1/1. Let me open that. Here you can see, here in Ethernet 1/1 we have all those details in branch template, default and default virtual router, and security zone is untrust, but we don't have the missing information is IPv4 address. So in that scenario we are going to UK specific template and we are adding it. Let me add it again. Let me slot 1, and the interface is 1/1, and the type is Ethernet layer 3. Okay, now I don't have to enter virtual router, security zone, those things, because those things will be inherited from branch template. In this branch template, details will be inherited into UK template, so we don't have to replicate those information there. So only thing we have to do is we have to add the IPv4 address. I think I have already copied that, so let me add the subnet mask, that is 27. Click OK. That's all. Okay. Then I have to add the second interface, UK specific. So slot 1, and the interface name should be 1/2, and the interface type should be layer 3, and the virtual router. Actually we don't have to select the virtual router, because those information will be inherited from branch or the common template into the this UK template. So then I don't have to select those, I have to select the IPv4 address. Let me go to IP informations. Let me go to IPv4 information, and let me copy that. Let me paste it here. So now it's fine. Let me add the subnet mask. Okay, now let me click OK. Okay, now it's done. So then let me configure the Canada specific template as well. In Canada specific template also I must add the interface, that is slot 1, and interface name is 1/1, and the type is layer 3. And then I don't have to I don't have to select virtual router or the security zone, because those things already configured in the common template, that is branch template. So let me go to IPv4 address. Let me copy that from the text. The address IP is this. Let me copy and paste it here, /27. Then click OK. So then let me add the Ethernet 1/2. Ethernet 1/2, and the type is layer 3, and here virtual router and the security zone we do not have to select those, since it is it will be inherited from the branch common template. And then we have to select the trust IP address here. This is the trust IP address, /27. Okay, click OK. Okay, now let me add those location specific templates into template stacks, because in order to assign templates into firewalls, we must add those templates into template stacks. I think you can remember that we add our branch or the general command template into a template stack, and we push those configurations into both the firewalls. So let me go to Panorama tab, and we have our UK stack. Let me add the UK specific template in the UK stack. Add Okay, so in this order is extremely important, since the more specific configurations related to UK is in the UK template. So let me move that to top of the template stack. So now the inheritance happens from bottom to top. So that means all the common configurations will be inherited from branch template into UK template and then into the firewalls. So that order is important. So let me click OK. So let me go to Canada stack as well. Let me add the Canada specific template. So then I had to move that into the top of the order, because here also the branch the common configurations in the branch template will be inherited into the Canada, and then the Canada specific configuration also will be pushed along with the branch configuration into the firewalls. But the thing is, let's say if a certain value, conflicting value in the Canada template, let's say for example, let's say we have a DNS server configured in the branch template, that is 8888, and there's a conflicting value in the Canada template, that is let's say 4.2.2.2. so the effective value would be 4.2.2.2, because you can see that the statement, the template at the top of the stack has the highest priority in the presence of overlapping config. So that means the higher priority is with the Canada template. So let me click OK. So let me commit this into the Panorama configuration. Actually, you have another option. You can just commit and push. You can do both the operations at once, but let me do this way. Commit. So while it is committing, so let me go to the firewalls. You can see now at this moment our UK file also having these settings from the branch template, but it does not have IP address. And when it comes to Canada file also, situation is the same. So let me check. Okay, the configuration is done. So let me push it in the both firewalls. Push to devices, push. Let's wait for the push operation. So my plan is to have more general configuration in the branch template once we're done with the IP configuration. So we can configure DNS server settings, there are certain settings we can use, because I can show that the importance of the the practical application of common template in the production environment. Okay, let me go to the firewall and check. Yeah, now you can see we have all the IP addresses. So that means we got zone information from the common template, we got the virtual route information from the common template, but we got the IP information from location specific template. So let me go to Canada template as well. So let me refresh here. Yeah, we have IP address, so that is fine. So let me go to Panorama. Okay, so let me go to device tab, because my plan is to push several common configuration into both the firewalls using branch template or the common template. Let me select the template here, because when we do the configuration, we have to select the relevant template. Here let me go to services. I'm planning to have a DNS server here. So primary DNS server, let's say the DNS is 8.8.8.8. okay. Okay, just clicking OK. So let's say we are going to have another common administrator for both the locations. Let's say administrator is Saman. Let me have password here. Okay, we use super user as the administrator role. So let me click OK. Okay, now we are done with that. So let me commit into the Panorama. So my plan is to, I mean, just push common configuration into both the firewalls by doing the configuration once and replicating into several firewalls. In this scenario, we have only 2 firewalls, but in real scenario, sometimes we may have thousands of firewalls. So creating a user account or just entering IP address in thousands of firewalls would be a time consuming and erroneous situation. So in that kind of a situation, I think using a template in order to push common configuration would be the best option. So let me push to devices, so the configuration will be pushed to both the places. Let me push. Let's wait for the configuration to be done. Sometimes you can use that commit and push, the one-time option as well, but I prefer commit to Panorama and then push it to devices. Okay, it's done. So let me go to the UK file first. Let's check. Yeah, you can see we have the primary DNS server 888. Here you can see there's a mark, so that let me check that. It says from template stack, UK stack, so that means we have a configuration value from UK stack, so that is there. So let me go to kind of firewall, let me go to setup and services. We can see the same value here as well, 8888. So it's from Kanda stack, so that is the general configuration pushing through a common template. Okay. Okay, let me explain you another example. I can show you the importance of the priority of the order in a stack, template stack. So let me go to the Panorama. So let's go to network tab. No, let's go to Panorama. Let's go to templates. So in, let's say, UK stack, you can see that the more specific configurations are in the UK template and the general configurations are in the branch template. So in the, according to the order, the UK template has the higher priority. Okay, so let me demonstrate that. So let me go to device tab. You can remember that we configured DNS server in branch. We configured a DNS server in branch template. This is a DNS server and it has been pushed to both the firewalls. We have that value. So let me configure same DNS value in UK template. So let me go to UK template. Let me have the value 4.2.2.2. so let me click OK. In this scenario, according to the template order in the template UK template stack, the higher priority is with the UK template. So in this case, so our expected configuration change would be the 4.2.2.2 value would be replace here. So that means the 8.8.8 should be removed and this value should be placed here according to the template priority. So let me commit the configuration into Panorama. Because using this example, you can understand we can have a common configuration, but in order to change location specific configuration, we have to change that configuration in the more specific template. So that means the location specific template. So let me push that into device. Okay. So let's say we have thousands of firewalls, so we can have one template with the common configurations. So we can push that configuration to 1000 firewalls. So then let's say we have location specific configuration. With each location we can have another template for each location, and we can push those configuration with the higher priority. So then those specific values will be replaced. Let's wait for the configuration to be pushed. So it's done. So let me go to UK firewall and refresh. So you can see now the primary DNS service 4.2.2.2. So that means 8.8.8 has been replaced by the more specific configuration in the UK template. So let me go to the Canada template, but this should be not be this should not be changed. Yeah, it's same. It's a command configuration. So that is Panorama templates. um, uh, at the start of the demonstration I promised you to do the both templates and the device groups, but I think the if I'm going to do the device groups in the same video, this video will be, or the demonstration will be, a lengthy one. So due to that reason I'm going to separate this demonstration into two parts. So I'm going to stop this demonstration here, and I'm planning to have another demonstration in order to showcase device groups. So that means objects and policies in Panorama. I think you have gained certain idea about Panorama templates. So thank you for your time.